Good evening, friends. Welcome to the 39th episode of the Story of the Storyteller. Today, I am going to expose the naked truth of our naked emperor. You all know who the naked emperor, isn't it? I did not elaborate on this show. Friends, the naked emperor's so-called buts keep on saying, what has Congress done in 70 years? For 70 years, what has Congress done? My dear Modi buds, Congress in 70 years hasn't done what Modi has done in these nearly 7 years. I'm going to prove today. Friends, for any consuming economy, the fuel prices are very important in running the country's economy. The fuel prices affect inflation, affect the lives of people, affect the quality of life of poor, migrant, lower middle class and the middle class of this country. Friends, today let us compare fuel prices, here petrol and diesel, on the day when Mr. Modi assumed office on May 24, 2014 to what is it today, that is December 19th or 18th. Friends, you will be astonished that our naked emperor, Mr. Modi, has indulged himself in organized loot and legalized plunder. What Mr. Manmohan Singh didn't, or Congress party didn't do for 70 long years, our Prime Minister, our naked emperor has succeeded in doing in these 7 years. Friends, in 2014, on May 24th, when Modi assumed office, the petrol price was 71 rupees 41 paisa. And today the petrol price is 86 rupees 31 paisa. A whopping 20.9% increase, my dear friends. A whopping 20.9% is the increase in these 6.5 years. Diesel price in 2014 May, when Modi assumed office, was 56.71 rupees. Today it is a whopping 78 rupees 31 paisa. A 38% increase, my dear friends. Just imagine, diesel increasing by 38%. What will be the effect on this economy? What will be the effect on our lives? Now let us understand what happened. On one side, the prices increased. Why the prices increased? Because the tax was increased, the duty, the central levy on petrol and diesel was increased. By how much did it increase? When Manmohan Singh was increasing by 10 paisa, 20 paisa, 30 paisa, these own BJP leaders like Smriti Irani, Gadkari, Amit Shah, Modi used to come on the streets. For 5 rupees, 3 rupees increase on LPG, they used to come on streets. In this month alone, LPG has gone up by 100 rupees. In 1 year, 3 months, the LPG prices has gone up by 197 rupees. LPG prices, in fact, from 2014 to today has nearly doubled, my dear friends. Why did it double? Why did the prices of petrol and diesel go up so drastically? Friends, in 2014 May, tax on petrol was 3 rupees 56 paisa. How much? 3 rupees 56 paisa was what Manmohan Singh was taxing. This naked emperor, Mr. Modi, has increased it to 31 rupees 53 paisa, my dear friends. Where is 3 rupees 56 paisa? Where is 31 rupees 53 paisa? A whopping 785% is the increase. Will any Tuglaq Prime Minister do such a thing? Increase of 785%, Mr. Modi. तुम तो लूट रहे यार. हमारा पैसा लूट रहे हैं, तुम कौन सा बड़ा कर रहे हैं? Now let us come to diesel. Diesel, Manmohan Singh and Congress used to tax 9 rupees 40 paisa per liter. This gentleman, I will not call him gentleman, I would still call him the naked emperor. So naked truth, the naked truth of naked emperor all should know. The taxes on diesel has gone up from 9 rupees 40 paisa during UPA to 32 rupees 68 paisa, my dear friends. A whooping 251% increase. अरे यार ये तो तुगलक सरकार है, क्या कर रहे हैं मोदी जी? आप तो हमारा पैसा लूट के अदानी और अंबानी का जॉब में रख रहे हैं. Now, friends, when UPA came, they made a policy that as and when the crude prices increases, the prices will increase, and as and when it decreases, it will decrease. Modi government also post 2014 followed this. Now you tell me, my dear friends, if crude prices increases, the price should increase. I am okay with it. But if the crude prices decreases, should the price increase or decrease? The price should decrease when the crude price decreases. But our naked emperor, the great Mr. Modi, he tells he is the chowkidar of India. He is chowkidar for all of his uses. Friends, when Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister, the crude barrel rate was $135. It went as high as $135 to $140 per barrel. I have just taken the average of the 2014 period. For 1 year, the average is coming to $93.2 was the average price. I have not taken the price, the highest price of 135 I haven't taken. I have taken the average. Sometimes it was 135, sometimes 80, sometimes 90, sometimes 75. So I have taken the average during that 5-6 months period. It was $93.2. Friends, as on today, you all know what happened. As on today, it is 48. In fact, few months back, crude went below zero. It was as low as $22, $24 per barrel. Now, when crude decreases, what should happen, Mr. Modi, the great Mr. Tuglaq? When crude decreases, the price should decrease or increase. This great, our Prime Minister, Mr. Tuglaq, naked emperor, has kept on increasing the price. That means, in spite of a 48.5%, nearly 50% dip in crude price, if you take the average crude price during Modi period, it will be less than 48, it will be somewhere around 41, 42. That means nearly the crude price has reduced by more than 50%. But our petrol price has increased by 21%. Our diesel price has increased by 38%. Our LPG prices have nearly increased by more than 60 to 70%, nearly double. The taxes on petrol has increased by 785% and tax on diesel has increased by 251%. Now you tell me, in 70 years, did Congress ever do such a Tuglaq governance in such an important parameter such as fuel price, which affects every single individual of this country? All the 135 crores of this country get affected. That is why I call Mr. Modi the naked emperor, and this data which I am giving, naked truths. And Mr. Modi, stop indulging in organized loot and legalized plunder. Mr. Manmohan Singh rightly said, your government is indulging in organized loot and legalized plunder. How long you will loot us? How long you will loot our pockets and put into the money pockets of your Guju friends Adani and Ambani? How long you will fool people of this country, Mr. Modi? Wake up. And for Modi Chalas, this is what Congress government has done in 70 years. In spite of $135 per barrel, we never taxed Indians to the rate of 785% increase and 251%. This is what Congress stood for all these years. This is what Congress is. And this is what your naked emperor is. Jai Hind.